Nuggets. Holmes comes in for Nikola Jokic, and Aaron Gordon subbed in for Lowry. Both free throws good from Booker. Denver leading by 16. Murray looking around. Johnson on the wing. He's got 5. 4-3. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Taylor. Fires for 3. Here's Sanders. Puts up a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Holmes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Watson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. In the 3rd spot, the Suns. 4th, Denver.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
That free throw no good. Strawther's checked in for Jamal Murray. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Good on the second one. Here's Taylor. Give him 8. Here he goes. Rebounded by Denver. They led the game at one point by 20. The drive by Watson. Uses the glass on the layup. Watson's got 6.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Here's Taylor. It's blocked. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Dunn.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Booker. 21 points in the game. Pass to Sanders. Cousins with a screen on Gordon. Here's Sanders. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill development. I love watching him work.
Walker, he's checked in for Taylor. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Cousins. Back to Booker. From deep. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now Watson. He has 6. Outside Johnson. This one for 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Lobs it up top, and Cousins throws it down.
Assist from
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Pass to Holmes. Outside Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 14. Booker, the pass to Cousins. And here's Dunn. Stolen by Holmes. Watson with it. He's picked up by Cousins. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
defensive foul. Devin Booker.
A different look for Denver. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Holmes. Brown comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Watson.
Strawther. Shooting one.
And that one misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Crawford. Shots blocked.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
A nice shot by Brown.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
It's Walker on the wing. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brown. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Walker. He's scoreless. Bay outside. Pass to Crawford. Here's the floater. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He'll go on Michael Porter. And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Shooting for Phoenix. Jamal Crawford. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Melton, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Strawther. Gordon outside. Six on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. Not going to go that time. Suns trail by 18. Now here's Melton. Still without a bucket. Oh, got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Strawther. And that one is hammered home.
Porter Jr. anticipating the pass there and got a piece of it with that long wingsman.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Bay outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Denver leading by 20. Brown scanning the floor. And here's Gordon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Strawther. Here's Porter. Lets the three fly. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Melton with the ball. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. The three is up. The Suns clear it. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Hey, no good. And Denver's shooting 45% here in the second half. Goes up on the wing. Again, Porter missing. Suns trail by 21. Here's Crawford. 6 points for him. Down low. Ooh, poked away. Here's Strawler to the paint. Gordon down low. Pass to Brown. Goes back up. Another miss by Porter.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Inside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got his third basket of the night.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Now here's Melton. Guarded closely. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA, but when you turn the ball over, it's much harder.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
And here's Denver. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Jennings. He's got 9. And again, Denver no good. Martin outside. The three is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Denver, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stuff. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the Reds and then drive it, move it, catch it, shoot it.
And Coach Bud wants his guys to work harder on offense.
Yeah, and I like what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it, and eventually, hopefully, it will come around.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Cody Martin, and it's Sanders in at the 4. And there's a 3-second violation. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Here's Taylor. And there's the lob. Intercepted. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break.
Suns foul. Sanders. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Jennings.
And he knocks down the first one. And Denver will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Holmes comes in for Lowry. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Pickett in for Murray. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Here's Duncan. Blocked! And they're running. Here's Jennings. And he lays it in.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Graham up top. Shot clock at 5. Richards, the pass to Duncan. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Najee. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Martin. O'Neal on the wing, defended by Holmes. Richards with a screen. Here's Duncan. Misses the 3. For Denver, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. There's the steal. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Graham for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
And, you know, in my opinion, Graham needs to focus on being more consistent. Raising those shooting percentages, I think, goes a long way to his development.
And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. And it's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
He's off on the first, and Denver making a change here. Strother's checked in. Walker, he's checked in for the Suns. Melton comes in for Martin. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
The Nuggets shooting at a respectable 49%. And he's going for the oop here. Walker with a steal. Pass to Melton. There's the triple. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
His three-point shots come a long way since Melton first came into the league.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Driving in. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Credit the pick for springing him open. Little things can make a big difference.
One shot.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Watson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Walker. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good for Walker. For Denver, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Pickett. Pass to Strother. Fires from deep. That one is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Lets it fly from 18. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Graham. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. No coverage that time. Graham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that time Graham picked the right play at the right time, getting himself the room he needed to shoot.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Strother. Jacks up a 3. Richards pulls it in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Graham finds Melton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Anthony Melton. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals. He can play both guard positions, and he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Melton drops them both.
And Melton has continued to improve at a steady rate, which is something you like to see. He's a versatile combo guard who always plays hard.
Now here's Murray. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Phoenix making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. Jokic against Cousins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
And he makes a first. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And Jokic drops them both. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Taylor. Pass to Duncan. They set a pick. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Jennings has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Porter. Now Jokic. Murray passes to Jennings. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Jennings has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Duncan. Takes a 3. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Taylor, defended by Murray. Outside Booker. Pass to Duncan. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Taylor. And the layup falls.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
For Denver, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Jokic with it. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, B.A.
Here's Booker following the score by Denver. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Done. He's checked in for the Suns.
4th team foul. Suns substitution. Number 0, Ryan Dunn.
Outside Booker. Tips it.
Cousins.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jennings. Sinks Missed that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Here's Taylor. Dunn outside. From the arc. Taylor's shot is off.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Jennings. Now Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Out to Lowry. Launches it. Rebounded by Dunn.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Outside Booker. Goes up from the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 26 points. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Jennings passes to Porter. To the inside. Jennings, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Now Booker. Cousins with a screen on Jokic. Pass to Cousins. The 3-ball. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 8 assists in the game.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Lowry outside. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the strategy.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Strawther's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Jokic drops them both. And here's Booker.
Who's got Booker?
Pass to Duncan. Here's Taylor. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Goes to
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Jennings. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jennings has got 12 points in just the second half. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Sanders. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
A different look for Denver. Holmes, he's checked in for Jokic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Lowry. And it's Brown in for Strawther. Dunn outside. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Booker. Now Melton takes the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Holmes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jennings. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Now here's Gordon. 1:27 left in the game. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Martin, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:24 left in the final quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for Denver, Jennings, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Outside Walker. Back to Melton. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. No good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Jennings, defended by Dunn. Holmes passes to Brown. Here's Jennings. And again, it's Denver missing. Melton outside. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Nikola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What spurred you to become more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, they're relying on your voice, so keep it up.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.